Hey everyone. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to play Stockings. Stockings is a trick-taking card game, and we're going to dive into how it works. Okay. So, Stockings is played over 4 rounds, and whoever has the fewest points at the end of 4 rounds wins the game. Stockings is played with a special deck of cards. The cards go from 1 to 54, and the cards don't have suits. So even though the cards are color coded, the only thing that matters about the card is the number on the card and the number of points the card is worth. So if you look at any individual card like this 11, so the number on the card is 11 and it is worth 1 point because there is only 1 stocking on it. So the number of stockings on the card tells you how many points the card is worth. So this card is worth 3 stockings. Anything with a Santa on it is worth 0 points because it has 0 stockings, right? Cool. So here's how it's going to work. Everyone is going to play 1 card. That set of cards is called a trick. Someone is going to win the trick. And when you win a trick, you count up all the stockings on all the cards that were in the trick, and that number gets added to your score. And remember, points are bad. So you don't want to win tricks, because if you win tricks, you get points, and the player with the fewest points wins the entire game. So how do you win the trick? And remember, you're trying not to win the trick, so it's really a trick avoidance game. The first player is going to play any card they like. So I'm the first player, so I'm going to play, let's say, the 28. Perfect. The second player is going to play any card they like, and whether their card is above or below the first card determines the direction of the trick. Okay, so we're going to wait for bot 1 to play any card they like. Great, so they played the 25. The 25 is below the 28. So when the second card is below the first, everyone after that has to play a card below 28. So when the 25 comes after the 28, the direction of the trick is down, so everyone has to play down if they can. So you have to play a number lower than 28, and in a down trick, the lowest card wins the trick. So whoever plays the lowest card in this trick will win it. Conversely, if the second card had been higher than 28, let's say the second player had played a 30, then the direction of the trick is up, and everyone is forced to play up. So everyone has to play a card higher than 28, and after the trick is done, the highest card in the trick wins the trick. And remember, when you win the trick, you get all the points on all the cards in that trick, and that gets added to your score. So let's see a few examples of that play out. So right now, the 14 is winning the trick. Now the 4 is winning the trick. Okay, so the 4 wins the trick, and if you count up all the stockings, it's 12. And so bot 3 got 12 points. And when you win the trick, you are forced to go first for the next trick. So bot 3 leads the next trick. All right. Now, there's one consequence of the rules, which is what if you cannot follow the direction of the trick? Okay, so what if the direction of the trick is up because the second card was higher than the first, but you don't have any cards that are higher than the first card? Well, in that case, you are forced to break the rule. You are forced to play down when you're supposed to play up. If you break the rule, if you cannot follow the direction of the trick, you automatically win the trick at the end. If there are multiple people who break the rule and cannot follow the direction, then the worst offender wins the trick. So if the trick is going up, but you play down, whoever plays the most down will win the trick. So the logic flips. Similarly, if the trick is going down, but someone is forced to play up, then whoever plays the most up wins the trick. All right, so that's just a wrinkle to be aware of because it changes the logic of who wins the trick. So let's just play through a few more of these. Cool, so again, the direction is down. Now, oh, and it's a 2 actually. Okay, so the 2 is almost certainly winning the trick, right? Because the lowest card is the 1. So I'm going to get rid of a very low card here safely, knowing that it will not win this trick. Great. And so when you get a low card like that, it's a good opportunity for you to dump some of your low cards, because probably you don't want to be stuck with cards that are too high or too low in this game, because they're very likely to win the trick. And remember, you are trying not to win the trick. Similarly, if someone plays a card, if you can, you probably want to play a card that is close in value so that you determine the direction without being the person who is likely to win the trick. Okay. Oh boy, this trick is going to be worth a lot of points, unfortunately. All these 5s. Yeah, okay, great. Cool. So that's how the game plays out. You'll play 4 rounds. Whoever has the fewest points wins the game. And yeah, this is a super chill one because there's no suits. I think the the kind of strategic choices are a little bit simpler to think through. And yeah, people have had a lot of fun with this one. Let us know what you think. Thanks so much.